Hey guys, Tahmid here with another squad builder, a BPL squad builder this time. I did upload a BPL squad builder, probably one of the first ones I've made, and this is after a market crash, so the prices have dropped a lot, and this is probably better than the other team, even though costing probably like 150k less. And this team, I played like probably around 3-4 times, and it's been amazing, and I would really recommend you to get if you're looking to make a BPL team, which is probably one of the best teams to make BPL because they do have the best cheap players and the best expensive players. Alright, so starting with my goalkeeper, who's surprisingly not from the Premier League because I'm not a huge fan of the Premier League goalkeepers. That's it, yeah. So I have Eto'o, who is the best goalkeeper I played with. That's no joke. 88 handling, 86 reflexes, 84 positioning, and 82 diving. Played 69 games with him, scored one, probably a penalty, I'm not sure. Got a yellow card from somewhere. He's a traditional saver, so that's decent. He's got a left foot, and bought him for 1.5k, which is probably around 1.1k, I'm not sure right now. Did buy him before market crash, but almost every other player in this team was bought after market crash or slightly during, basically, so recently. So I did get him, and I'm not making a La Liga team here, but my two centre backs are Belgium, so that's where the chemistry comes from. But you can also get Czech or Lloris. They're both decent goalkeepers, but I prefer Courtois over either of them. Alright, going on to my right back, we have not in La Liga, in Premier League. You have a big choice of right backs in Premier League. You have Zabaleta, Sanya. You can even get in from Debussy, Walker, Johnson. But the best right back I've played with is Richards. Well, he's in top 10 players that top 10 overpowered players I've played so far, which I will be making a video soon, hopefully one day. Basically, a beast. He's a tank. He's got 88 heading, 81 defending, 81 pace. Played 174 games, my longest serving player. And the fact that I played 174 games and haven't got fed up with him shows how good he is. I bought him for 3k. Again, this player's bought before market crash. That may be a little bit problem, but he has got a high attackive and low defensive, which probably the only bad thing about him. His pace is still decent and he's really strong, but he's still a really good player, and I'd recommend getting this guy. Moving on to my centre back is obviously Kompany. Belgium, obviously, as I said before. He's a beast. Prefer him over any other centre back in the Premier League. He's got 86 defending, 80 heading, and 73 pace, alongside 74 pace passing, and 72 dribbling. Played 3 games with him, scored 1, which is not bad. I've had him before, but obviously I sold him so I can get money, but he's dropped probably from like 50 to little under 30k, which is really good for a lot of people. He's a really good player. Moving on to my other centre back, you can have Vermaelen or Vertonghen. I chose Vertonghen because I prefer him, and he's got 72 pace, 74 passing, 73 dribbling, 81 defending, and 82 heading. Played 71 games with him before market crash again. 5 goals and 3 assists, alongside 6 yellow cards, and 1 red card. Bought him a little under 2k, and really good player, 82 rated, and links up well with my defense. Basically, this defense really overpowered. Moving on to my left back, I have Goalkeeper. 3.5k, which his price has dropped. He was around 77k when I bought him, maybe like 9k when I bought him first, but now he's around 3.5k, which surprised me. Played 3 games with him, no goals, no assists, but he's got 4-star weak foot, a 2-star skill move, and he's left footed, and he's got high taxi rate and medium defensive, which a lot of my defenders in this team do have, except for Kompany, which sometimes can be a bit bad, but they're all really good at tackling, and they're all really good at coming back with their pace. I did go for Clichy. You can get other left backs in the Premier League, but I did go for this guy because people tend to have the likes of Walcott, Biabiani, just pace abusers basically. So obviously to counteract that, I got Clichy. Moving on to my centre mid is Fellaini. I played with Eto'o. You could get Eto'o if you have a bigger budget, but I prefer Fellaini. He's my favourite CDM or centre mid in the Premier League, and he's really good at helping out the defence, keeping the defence strong. He's an all-rounder. He's got 71 pace, 77 passing, 72 shots, 76 dribbling, 81 defending, which is really good for CDM. He's actually a centre mid though, and 85 heading. So another player that I did buy before my crash. You know, most of these players are the expensive players are after my crash, and the cheap ones are before, so it doesn't really affect the price much. So played 87, scored 19, assisted 13, and 3 yellow cards, no red cards. Bought him for a little over 4k, but it's probably around 2k, maybe under right now. I did apply a CDM position changer on him, so if I did buy him at that time, a CDM probably cost around 5k, I'm not sure. Moving on to my right mid, it's Nani. Now, I underrated Nani. He's actually a beast. I did try him out. He's played 3 games, scored 3 and assisted 2, which is really good for right mid, yeah. He's got 84 pace, 88 dribbling, 80 shots, 79 passing. He's got 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is really good for me. He's got a low defensive and a high attackive, which I'm not like disappointed about, but it's a good thing. But in my opinion, it's a good thing, because energy does play a role in injuries, and you know, Nani, I do like playing a lot with him on the wing, so obviously he's quite an important player in my team. I bought him for under 10k, which is a bargain because of market crash, and I'd say definitely get him. If you're on a slightly tight budget, I'd say get Walcott. Walcott is really overpowered as well, but I did go for Nani because Walcott's more of a right wing rather than a right mid, and Nani, not because of the actual positions, but it's in their gameplay, how different they play. Moving on to my left wing, or left wing should I say, I have Cazorla, who I've kept since the beginning of FIFA. Beast. He's got 88 pace, 84 dribbling, 82 shots. He used to play as a striker for Bayer Leverkusen before he moved to Chelsea. To be honest, near the end of his Bayer Leverkusen career, he played on the wing, and he's really overpowered on running down on that wing and cutting back, taking that finish shot or blasting that one into the top corner. So I played 88 games, scored 53 and assisted 28. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Bought him for 15k. I think he's probably around 9k. Random guess. But I did buy him a long time ago. But he's one of my favourite left wings or left mids in the game. You could also get the likes of Willian, and if you have a much bigger budget than me, get Hazard or maybe Inform Nasri even. And they're all decent players, but I do prefer Cazorla over anyone else. So moving on to my CAM, one of the best CAMs I played with, it's Cazorla. Now a lot of these players are really overpowered, and this is why I wanted to show you guys this team, because despite not being a hybrid, this team is a really good team. So I played 3 games, scored 3 and assisted 7. Now that is actually mad. He's 3 games, 3 goals and 7 assists. I don't know where or how he can do that, man. It resembles real life, that's all I can say. So he's got 5-star weak foot, which is really good. 4-star skill moves, and I did buy him after market crash. Yes, a player from after market crash. Bit over 10k. He's a bargain for that. I would happily pay 20k for him. 78 pace, 77 shots, 85 passing, and 86 dribbling. Played Hunter, so his pace and shots go up. So he's got 81 pace and 80 shots. And he's got medium attacks and medium defensive, and he is the free kick taker, and his free kicks are really, really good. He's got low 90s and high 80s shot powers and free kick accuracies. So moving on to my striker, I have Stefan Jovetic. This guy's a beast. From the beginning of FIFA, loved him, beast. 81 pace, 81 shots, 77 passing, and 87 dribbling, which is mad. He's got 76 heading, but in the game, I think he's better than that. Played 3 games, scored 6 and assisted 1, which is really good. 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, which quite a lot of players in my team is very skillful. I mean, the Nani, Cazorla, Cazorla, Jovetic, and my other striker, who I'll get to in a bit, all have at least 4-star skill moves, and they do have decent weak foot as well, which is really useful for me. He's got a high attacking work rate and low defensive, and that's okay for me. That's that's actually my preferred thing anyway. So don't know what I'm on about. So I bought him for a little over 7k with a finisher, chemistry style, so boosting his shots and heading, which is really important for a striker, and I would strongly recommend getting this guy. If not, I totally recommend getting Remy. Remy's a beast as well. They're all beasts basically. Moving on to my other striker, it is Samuel Eto'o. Oh my god, this guy is so beast. 3 games, 6 goals and 1 assist, just like Jovetic. They're both really good, and Eto'o is insane. He's got 91 pace, 86 dribbling, 81 shots and 75 heading. He's got 4-star skill moves, which is really good. For me, a bit over 22k, but I'd say that's a really good offer, and I would strongly recommend getting this team. It's a very good team, and you know, 4-1-2-1-2 is probably one of my favourite formations, alongside 4-3-3 attack, which is the fourth 4-3-3. But they're similar formations, but Premier League, they do have really good strikers. So if you do go for Premier League, go for 2 strikers, like 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-4-2, something along those lines, and your team would be really powerful. And this team has been so good. Played 3 games with this team, and some players like Vertonghen, Richards, Courtois and Cazorla and Fellaini, I played more than 3 games, but this team goes really well with each other, and it's a really insane team, and it's got good rating. A lot of high rated players, Kompany, Courtois and these 3 up front, and yeah, thanks for watching.